Welcome back, and today we are looking at another HeroClix Hints cards for the Beyond Amazing set, the Spider-Man Beyond Amazing set. I am Rob,
And I'm Jocelyn.
and today we're looking at a card that centers around Chameleon, not the Karma Chameleon who comes and goes, but a different type of chameleon who also comes and goes. And this is a suggestion to possibly pair it up with Scorpion.
That's right.
So let's take a look at this hints card. Now it says Chameleon, number 19 in the set, and Scorpion 35. So Chameleon's rally trait lets him swap places with an opposing character. See, that's the comes and goes.
I got it.
He swaps, yeah.
I got that. I'm pretty sure our viewers got that
It's
too.
better if I explain it. Uh, use that to pull your enemies into dangerous places, like adjacent to Scorpion. With poison, blades, claws, fangs, and exploit weakness, Scorpion will make short work of anyone Chameleon drops in his lap.
So let's look at Chameleon's rally trait. So
Yeah.
Chameleon rallies on opposing sixes.
Mm-hmm.
He has shape change as part of that rally. That is just a regular trait.
Mm-hmm.
And then his rally part of a trait says free, remove one of Chameleon's rally dice to choose a single base standard opposing character within 4 squares and line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Chameleon and the chosen character are placed in each other's squares.
Right. Now, and then of course, it doesn't have to be Scorpion. I mean, it can be anyone, but
That's right.
Scorpion is a good choice in this set because he does have poison. And because he's being placed.
So I think that we talked about this before we started
Yeah.
recording, but I think placing is a thing that you can't do with poison.
Oh, really?
It's different than being generated.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yes, the pack does indeed say. Let me just read the pack. Poison, free. If this character hasn't moved or been placed this turn, deal 1 damage to all adjacent opposing characters. Okay, no problem. So, that happens, of course, after then.
But sometimes
On the next turn.
we get confused because
Mhm.
you can generate a character from outside of the game,
Right, which
which will allow you to poison.
allows you to poison.
Yeah.
So in this case, basically, you would swap with Chameleon, and then Scorpion's in his place, and a Scorpion has blades and exploit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And then, of course, if anyone's still surviving after that, hopefully on your next turn you can get a poison off on them.
That's right.
Yeah. So what else here? So it says building further. Chameleon likely drops himself in enemy territory when he does this trick. So finding equipment from other HeroClix sets that can give him phasing teleport so he can escape. Alternatively, add a character to your team with the Spider-Man Ally team ability so Chameleon can copy it and enhance his Super Senses rolls. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. So
Yeah.
first of all, if we're going to find a piece of equipment to help Chameleon get phasing teleport, what kind of things could we give him?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the Tesseract from
That's
the
right.
Marvel Studios Disney Plus.
Yep. And I think also the Angler from the Wonder Woman 80 set.
That set is so old.
It is a very old set.
And then
But it'll
also
work.
there is, from another old set, there's the Dimensional Watch from Spider-Man, Venom,
Absolute Carnage.
Absolute Maximum Carnage. Yeah, so those are just 3 ways that you could give him
Yeah.
phasing teleport off the top of our head. I think there's a tarot card that does it too, but I don't know which one.
Yeah,
So
could be. So now the second part of the building further, add a character to your team with the Spider-Man Ally team ability so Chameleon can copy it to enhance his Super Senses rolls. Now how he does that is, well, he has Super Senses, but his second trait, access granted, friendly characters with the Sinister Six, right?
Yep.
Have the wildcard team ability.
Yeah, I was wondering how they did that because I was looking at Scorpion and Chameleon. I'm like, well, they don't have wild card. How are they copying?
Yeah.
But it's that trait,
So,
access granted.
so he gives himself and
Yeah.
all other, what is it? The Sinister
Sin-
Six?
Sinister Six or Sinister Syndicate? I think it's Sinister
Something.
Syndicate.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
And so he gives him and everyone else with that team ability wildcard, and then they can copy one of their own team members that has the Spider-Man
Yeah.
team ability.
There's another thing here that they didn't mention, Rob,
Mhm.
on the hint card. But if you look at Scorpion's rally trait, he also rallies for opposing sixes.
Oh, neat.
And when Scorpion hits, you may remove one of his rally dice to have a hit character gain immobile until your next turn. So
Well, that's pretty good.
if you use the rally to swap Chameleon and Scorpion,
Hmm.
Scorpion just has to hit. He doesn't have to do damage.
That's true.
So if he has a bad blades roll and maybe the whole
Mhm.
things get soaked by like an invincible or an impervious or something like that,
Mhm.
you can still take that rally die off and give that character a mobile so it's stuck next to Scorpion and then
Yeah.
maybe next turn you can outwit that defense power or something and do a poison. So,
That's right. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about is Chameleon's dial. He's got outwit at the front
hmm
of his dial. So, try to, make sure you get your outwit in before you swap him out.
yeah,
You can outwit a defensive ability. And then when Scorpion comes in, it's just even easier
yeah,
to get some damage through. And also, Chameleon does have stealth on those first 3 clicks. So you can hopefully get him up to your opponent's figures very easily without getting taken out.
yeah. And I mean, he could move into that placement, right? He could spend his 6 move
Hmm.
to place himself, outwit something, and then for free swap the rally dice.
That's right.
Right? So there's a lot of really cool things here, and I don't know that I would have thought of all of them without
Yeah.
this hint card to help me level up my game.
It's certainly, yeah, that's right. And it certainly leads you down the right road and starts you thinking about that.
hmm
And then, starts opening other doors to other strategies.
That's
So
right.
it's really cool. Anyway, viewers, let us know what you thought in the comments below. And also, you can reach out to us in all the usual places. You can find these links in our video description, and you can copy and paste them in your browser. And that's all we have for today. We thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Karma, 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 chameleon.
It comes and goes. Bye.